Well, 40 people are missing from the Yakama Reservation. That's according to a new report by the state's task force on missing and murdered Indigenous people. The report includes recommendations for dealing with the crisis. KVU's Emily Goodell spoke to the FBI and Yakama County Sheriff's Office about steps that they've already taken to address those key issues.
Sister, where did you go? You are so strong and beautiful.
Rosenda Strong, Alilia Lala Minthorn, Felina Metzger, and dozens more Indigenous people all murdered on the Yakama Reservation.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
Those are the cases that FBI Seattle Assistant Special Agent in Charge Kelly Smith says strike at the hearts of those who investigate them.
These are some of the most horrific crimes that an FBI investigator would observe during their career.
After months of research and meeting with victims' families, the state's MMIWP task force is asking officials to change the system that has so far failed to address this crisis. One recommendation, creating a statewide MMIWP cold case unit for unsolved cases dating back decades.
As time goes on, people may start labeling a case as a cold case, but that doesn't mean the investigation has stopped.
The task force stressing the need for coordination between federal, state, local, and tribal law enforcement, something Yakama County Sheriff Bob Udell says they've been doing for years.
We treasure those relationships. They're important. I think you know, the public has heard me talk about how there is no one jurisdiction, be it us or anybody else, that has the ability to truly affect crime on their own. But together, that's where the magic happens.
Some of that magic includes an FBI task force aimed at preventing MMIW cases and other violent crimes before they happen.
They focus on gangs, particular individuals who are causing problems in the community, and try and hold them responsible to prevent further crime.
Smith says over the past 2.5 years, they've seen great results.
We have seen major or violent crime spikes across the country, and no different here in Washington State, but we have seen actually a steady state here in Yakama and on the reservation as well.
But Smith says the biggest barrier they face in solving these cases is a lack of cooperation from witnesses.
There may be a misconception that the FBI is all-knowing or that law enforcement is all-knowing, but we do rely on witnesses and rely on the community. And the community is our biggest resource in helping solve cases. So that means cooperation from victims and cooperation from witnesses. And we really need the community to participate if we can improve the conditions on the reservation.
In Yakama County, Emily Goodell, KVU Local News.
Thanks, Emily. Well, the state task force is also recommending changes in collecting MMIWP data, improving communication between families and investigators, and also extending the task force past 2023 into 2025.